so we're going to get into a Hindu push-up. This one of my favorites for mobility, but most people again don't understand. Again, why is it challenging for mobility? If someone is tight in like the upper back, the thoracic spine, typically their scapula probably doesn't glide well. Scapula is well on their rib cage. So this is a great drill, safe. They're not at risk of hurting themselves. Now, that doesn't mean it's not going to be hard, and they may be challenged, and may not be able to do it well, but they're not at risk of hurting themselves. So I like mixing this in. It's called the Hindu push-up. So how we're going to start, we're going to start stealing out of the yoga world, right? We're going to start in our downward dog. So hips are elevated, right? I have this slight angle, and I don't want to look down here. This puts my neck at a tough position. I'm looking here, so the neck is nice and neutral. Now, a lot of people will, just by doing this, start to shrug. You as a coach them, keep the traps down. So you saw I just dropped that. I want to get like this. Now, what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to start to bend at the elbows, bringing my chest as close to the ground as I can without touching. Hips come down, and now I go into what's called spinal extension, or again, going back to our yoga world, cobra, right? So my hips aren't on the ground. I'm holding myself. From here, I'm going to drive the hips back and then return. So again, bend elbows, come as close to the ground, up into extension, and then return. Great drill. As I'm bringing my chest down, my shoulder blades have to glide. So if they're really tight and like kind of junky up in there, they may not move as well. This is a great drill teaching them to do that. And the cool thing is the arms are here, they're not here. So if someone's typically tight in the upper back, they're going to struggle like with that. So you've got them in a safe position in regards to where the arms are. They're not at risk. And again, this is a body weight drill. So, but that being said, they may not get as close to the ground as I was. They may struggle, and you see, they may bend the elbows just a little bit. This is a combination of mobility and stability. So that's why this is a great exercise. Some people will consider it like a corrective exercise, making things move a little better. But one we love doing here at the studio. So that's your Hindu push-ups.